So recently we had a genuine official Nintendo Direct talking about the Mario Kart game, and it was kind of disappointing. Right?
Yeah, you knew this one was going to be big because they kind of showed everything in the game.
Yeah.
And the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, and so you're thinking, oh my gosh, if they're having a whole separate event when they already showed us this much,
Yeah.
what are they going to show?
Not
And it
that
was like
much.
4 or 5 things. You could count on one hand the number of new things they showed.
Well, it did such a good job hyping up the game in the Switch 2 Direct that this was unnecessary.
This was anti-hype.
Yeah, I would agree.
I don't know, like, we are probably in the top 5% of people that are hype about this game. I still think it's a slam dunk, still think
Yeah.
it's amazing. But after I watched that, I'm like, I'm almost less excited because of how bad that was.
I'm not that far, but I definitely saw a bunch of stuff I would have rather discovered while I was playing the game.
Yeah, like, I was already sold.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Like, I didn't need to see any of this.
And, like, I didn't have to watch it, but, like, I felt like this was the worst. Yeah, I know. I kind of
Were we going to not?
Yeah, but this was bad because, like, either you go all out and you show everything. Well, the last thing you want to do is tell me that Mario is playable in Mario Kart. Why is and then tell me that and Luigi.
Dude, I hope that one of these days he's not going to be playable. That'd be
No,
funny.
you don't. You hoped for exactly this. You hoped for a Mario-ass Mario Kart.
Without Mario. We can have Baby Mario.
Baby Mario.
The plot is you got to rescue Mario from a new villain called
I don't think is Baby Mario even in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Has to be, right?
Yeah, because there's like Baby Peach and Baby Daisy and
I've never seen anyone play.
Dude, but there was a Waluigi as a vampire in this.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's the thing. The most significant things that they showed were definitely the, like, random stuff you can find.
Oh, dude, like the costumes are off the chain. Like they showed a whole bunch of those.
Yeah, like here's the issue I have with this. They showed panels and coins, but they didn't show what they do. Why have this whole direct if you're not even going to explain something cool? And also just the existence of this direct in the first place. People were like, are there going to be like boss battles you can do with friends in the overworld? Can you fight that Robo DK? Can you is there going to be an actual story? A story mode?
We haven't had boss fights since Mario Kart DS. Yeah.
It's all this stuff that, like, and you know, maybe it's still there, but you'd think they would have talked about it in the direct that they had scheduled 2 weeks after the Switch 2 direct. It just doesn't make any sense. Because we were both on standby. We were like, oh, we're probably going to have to do an emergency session. We didn't, because there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. We watched it and we're like, yeah, we could hold off on this.
Yeah, might as well save it. Like, save getting all the stuff out, because, like, come on.
They did show the character menu, so they showed a whole bunch of, like, characters that are going to be in it, and it looks crazy.
A lot of people are upset that the costumes are not, like, locked to the character, and so, like, you've got pages and pages and pages of characters, like, and every costume gets a unique slot.
Is that real?
Yeah, so, like, you know, when you pick, like, Shy Guy in Mario Kart 8, all the different colors pop up that you can pick for him.
Yeah.
And this, like, there's Daisy, and then there's Sand Daisy, they're individual character slots.
I don't think that's true. I was just looking at it. I just looking at it. I don't think that's true.
It is. Everyone's been talking about it.
Yeah, but I think they're wrong. If everybody's been talking about it, I haven't heard anybody talking about this.
Are you looking at the menu? You don't see that they have the same character lined up 3 or 4 times?
Hold on. I'm at... What's the timestamp? Yeah, I'm at 3:24. And that's not true.
What are you seeing?
I'm seeing, like, each character is its own slot.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like, Mario gets a slot, Luigi gets a slot, Peach gets a spot.
And every costume that Mario unlocks is a separate slot.
I don't think that's true. I'm calling shenanigans. I'm calling bullshit. Don't think it's real.
All right.
I'm looking at it right now. Mario only has one slot.
Yeah.
He's only got one slot.
This has been confirmed since the previews for, like, everyone
How is this confirmed? What confirmed it?
They would pick characters. You pick which character you want to play as, and you're scrolling through them, and they're all there.
I don't think
We don't have to. Yeah, we don't. We can. I can just cut in and edit.
Proving me right because I'm looking at it. Like, what do you mean? I'm looking at it right now, and what you're saying isn't true.
What you're looking at might be a really early thing in the game before they've unlocked a lot of characters.
No, because these are not default costumes. They're wearing weird stuff. Koopa's got sunglasses and hat on.
What's next to Koopa?
Rosalina.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the video.
Monty Mole. And then like the neck bird. I'm at 324 in the Mario Kart World Direct. That's what I'm looking at right now. This seems like it was some fucking fake Twitter shit that's not real.
This is from people who told me this that were at the preview event.
Maybe that was
You're
a
at
weird
324?
build. Yeah, maybe that was a weird build of the game.
Uh-oh. Okay, let me mute that. Oh, I went a little too far.
Or maybe go to like 323.
Okay, I see a Goomba. I see some characters on the screen, some funny characters. Yeah, I see Mario. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. Like, these versions of these characters are all an individual slot. If you go back further the other way, Mario, not in an outfit, is in his own individual slot.
Let me see. Is this real?
I know for a fact when I was looking for Shy Guy to confirm that he was in the game in the original trailer, he was touching another Shy Guy that was wearing a different outfit. And I was like, what the hell?
So they don't show page 1, but I would have to assume that is Mario and Luigi in the gang. So you might be right.
Okay.
But I will say in the slots that they scrolled through, there are no duplicates.
There are no, not there. You'd have to check the other stuff, but it's not too important to what we were talking about.
Yeah, I guess this really doesn't matter that much,
yeah,
does it?
it doesn't really matter either way. But
what do you think about them taking away cart customization? Now it's just prefab.
Right, there are, with every kind of change like this, there's positive and negatives. So it was fun picking out your cart,
but
I like picking out my cart and stuff, but the thing is, I would always kind of pick two stats and kind of just meld whatever would kind of gain me those two stats. And the thing is, where I was when I would get online, I would you'd get to the point where everyone's running the exact same thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the cart customization, neat idea, but then in practice, it's like everybody just does roller wheels and a fucking bike. And
it's a lot harder to balance different play styles, and so I think that there's still going to be so many different combinations because every character is going to have their own stats. Every bike, every cart. I saw something interesting though about Mario Kart. Let me bring up my Switch real quick.
For the record, I like this more, honestly. I think the customization took away a little bit from the uniqueness of each cart, and I liked when each character had their own signature.
I'm kind of neutral. Like I said, there are positives and negatives. I really liked, playing around with them, in battles and stuff. I'd love putting the monster wheels. I'd love getting a big guy in the littlest possible cart, or a little guy, or a big guy in a tiny cart with the big wheels, and so they're just like a pillar. That's always fun to me. I was looking at my stats online. They're kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like they're pretty good. So I've done 1,946 races.
Pretty good.
And I'll show it right here. Let me make sure that I can get it. I don't look at myself when I do this, so when I show something, it's hard.
Okay.
So 1,946 races, 513 of those were first place.
Out of how many?
1,946.
So about a quarter.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
383 were second, and 238 were third.
Man, I want to look up mine now, but it's probably not a quarter.
That's well, you might be surprised. I was a little surprised. I mean, I get first a lot, but I feel like maybe it's just because the frustration of not getting first sticks with me a lot more.
God dang it.
And I think it's funny too that second and third I have considerably less of, and it's very like, yeah, it's all in. Like if I'm not getting first, I mean,
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure I have significantly more Tetris 99 wins than I do second or thirds.
I want to get good at Mario Kart World. I'm kind of feeling that.
Yeah?
Like I feel like I have an opportunity to get good at it. If I get it,
I'm not going to have the time. Not going to have the time.
Not gonna have the time.
No, I'm not going to get good. I don't get good at anything.
Yeah, you do.
No, it's not true.
Well, I would say some things you're good at, but I know you hate hearing compliments. So
Thank you.
yeah, I know that about you.
Thank
now.
you for not complimenting me.
There are a lot of nice things I say about you behind closed doors.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, well, I do. I do it. So
You're gonna make me
you
cry.
can know that it's there.
You're gonna make me cry.
But yeah, Mario Kart World Direct, kind of, not even kind of, definitely a mistake.
Well,
I
the
think.
direct, not the game.
Yeah, no. The game looks amazing still.
Yeah.
That's the thing too. Like, one thing, if I could have picked one thing to be confirmed, 200cc.
Oh, you want it? You like 200?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I never choose it, but I kind of like it as just a chaos agent.
I like it because like I know how to do it, and so like I can like you have to use braking really tactfully. Here's the thing though, a lot of people have been like complaining that the in between stages between them is just like they're so straight, they're not like whatever, and I'm thinking in my head like they might be gearing this game more towards more speed, and they haven't really showed that off yet. Because thinking about 200cc in the in between, between the main like kind of tracks, because it looks more like a standard racing game. I mean, you've got crazy stuff happening all the time, so people are already kind of wrong. Like, yeah, it's a straight line, but like you're going through lots of different scenes and like lots of different things and hazards on the road.
And the wider the road, the more you can even drift in a straight line if the road's wide.
Yeah, and you've got double the people too. Keep that in mind.
Double the people. You can draft like in the straightaways. There's
you can
play
jump.
to be had.
You can straight up jump.
Yeah.
And also like I'm sure that like because you can go off road and drive anywhere and stuff, there will be some crazy shortcuts.
Oh, probably, yeah.
But when I look at the actual road and the turns, I think in my head as a 200cc enjoyer, this game would be perfect for 200cc, especially those like extra long ones that you can map out. And I would even I would go as far as to say a 250 would be appreciated.
I think the good news is I don't see any reason why they would take that out. Like that's probably a guarantee. Like that's so given that they don't feel a need to show it off.
The one concern I have is sometimes they like to purposely withhold content that they're already done with. And I could see them dropping it later.
Oh,
because 200. The Mario Kart 8 did not launch with 200cc. That was something that they added later.
Well, the Wii U version, it was always there on the Switch.
You're right. It was always there in the Switch. So there is that. But I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that the game is going to be balanced and fun when it comes out. I just like a little craziness. I think 200cc, the in between stages are perfect for it.
I agree. Yeah.
And they didn't show a Star Road.
Well, they alluded to it. They're like, what would happen if this, like, you finish first in these races?
Trying to,
they
I get
teased
it. Mario
it.
Kart gets the most sales. This isn't Smash Bros. Nintendo.
But I don't. I wanna be surprised. I want to discover Rainbow Road for myself.
Okay.
Like I like not seeing it.
I will say last week, or not even a full week ago, just like 4 or 5 days ago, I played some Mario Kart 8 online. It was fun.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll bet. It is. It's a fun game.
It was fun to go back and just relive some memories. The game is definitely dying.
You think so?
It's a lot. Well, it felt that there were fewer different lobbies to kind of get into. Because sometimes when people are way too good, it's kind of annoying. Like I don't do worldwide anymore because it's all the same cart, and I don't use like a meta setup. So,
gotcha.
And then we did a lot of battles, and battles is real dead.
Oh no.
I don't know. I'm ready for a new Mario Kart. I think this game's gonna kick ass. It is funny. People are still complaining this just doesn't look like $80 to me, Jason.
I mean, the game looks good, and I'll pay $80 for a game that I think looks good.
It might not be worth $80 to you. It's just frustrating hearing people say stuff like that. Like, I don't want to spend $80 on it. I'm spending $50, first of all.
Yeah.
Well, my plan is to spend $50.
We'll
but
see.
like, let's just wait till it comes out, maybe.
Yeah.
Because like, how can you really know without playing it? And also, like, the value proposition, I kind of get where they're coming from. I don't want it to be $80, but I feel like they know you're gonna pay it in most cases. Most people. Wait, I'm back.
Yeah. That whole spiel, you were muted, I think.
That's okay.
That's okay. The world doesn't need to know what you said.
I kind of the way that we do these, I don't even know if I know what I said.
Okay. Well, I had to make sure it wasn't on my end, so I played like a little YouTube video, and I'm like, no, that's him. He's muted.
Nope, that's me. That's me messing up the audio again. Yeah. I think what I was saying, the gist of it was, like, you're already spending more than $60 on most other systems for a lot of different games. It's not so unusual now. 80 is kind of weird. It's something. It's just like, let's just wait to complain until it's out. Kind of. Like,
I didn't.
Not even wait to complain. Sure, complain. Just like, we don't know if it's worth it until we play it.
Did you notice the like-dislike ratio on this video? On the Mario Kart World Direct?
I don't have the extension installed.
It's about a quarter disliked.
Wow.
It's got 25,000 dislikes to 86,000 likes, so a little less than a quarter, but still a big chunk.
Currently now at 11:27 p.m. I think I'm okay with that. I think I would encourage more people to kind of be like, I'm not buying this Switch 2. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, exactly.
More of that.
Exactly. Nobody buy it.
Nobody buy it.
In the next... Actually, you know what? Pre-orders go up at 1 a.m.
Oh,
They
really?
Yeah, they don't go up at midnight. They go up at 1
Oh,
a.m.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't... So don't bother going to bestbuy.com until 1 a.m.
Or Target.
I mean, I have all of them open. I have GameStop, I've got Target, I've got Best Buy, I've got Nintendo. They're ready.
I need to get them open right now.
Actually, you know what? We should.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. It's Channel Pedantic.